Hello, everyone, and thank you again for joining us. Once again, we're blessed to have Dr. Hardt with us. Dr. Hardt, thank you again for being here.
Doug, it's always a joy.
It really is truly a pleasure. And Dr. Hardt, the questions continue to come in from viewers watching these particular Q&As that you and I have been doing. And this question comes in and it says, when I sit at home, I happen to wonder, is there something more for me? There seems like there's a gap between where I am and where I'd like to be. Do my brainwaves play a role in this?
Well, this question is an absolutely wonderful question. And in a sense, it's a perfect setup for somebody to come and do a Biocybernaut training where you can learn what you want to be when you grow up. Earlier in a meeting, Doug, you were talking about the disquietude that a person would have upon meeting somebody who was what they could have been. And so everybody must feel that. I mean, there's the imposter syndrome, there's other ways of feeling that somehow you're not living up to your full potential. And there's more in life, that you want to love more, you want to know more, you want to be more. And how to do that? Well, we have the answer to all of these questions in Biocybernaut, because you see, brainwaves rule. They rule your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your hopes, your dreams, even your perceptions. You can only have the perception of the color blue if you have the brainwaves for blue running in your visual cortex. And if they change, then you're not seeing blue, you're seeing purple or green or yellow. And so if there's one common theme to the over 7,000 people that have come to Biocybernaut, it is an interest in and a desire for change. Now, nobody wants to change for the worse. Everybody wants to change for the better. And that's what you can learn to do at Biocybernaut. The guidelines at Biocybernaut are openness, honesty, integrity, love, forgiveness, and appreciation. And how much better relationship can you have with yourself or with your loved ones or even with strangers, acquaintances, friends, when you have more of these in your life? And this is what's available at Biocybernaut. To discover what you're really hoping and dreaming for. You see, at Biocybernaut, we, in addition to the advanced forms of neurofeedback training with the technology that I designed, we also have a computerized mood scale program that I first wrote in Fortran, then I translated it into BASIC. I asked another programmer to translate it into Pascal, and now it's running in Java. And this mood scale program you take several times a day while you're wired for brainwaves and you're in the chamber, your brainwaves are being recorded, and words pop up on the screen, emotional words, feeling words, friendly, clear thinking, sleepy, unhappy, dizzy, angry, surprised. And you push a button to indicate how much you're feeling that. Well, the computer scores your moods on 21 different moods, but it also makes a subtle determination of, is your answer accurate? And let's say the word is devoted, and you say no. The computer does its analysis using algorithms that I created, and it comes up with, well, really, you're denying devoted, but the computer thinks that maybe you are. The same thing could happen with angry or afraid or sad. And to know what's brewing there in your unconscious is the first step to solving it, for changing it. And so at Biocybernaut, you are assessed every day, multiple times, in terms of where you are, in terms of your emotions, your hopes, your dreams, your fears, your irritations. And then we have methods for having you solve those. And so it becomes very easy to discover the nature of where you are. Like there's a saying in business, you can't manage what you can't measure. Or put it in a positive way, you can only manage what you can measure. Well, at Biocybernaut, you can measure your hopes, your dreams, your fears, your irritations, your sadnesses. And then we have methods that you can change those. On the other side of fear is hope and love. on the other side of anger is appreciation and happiness. And so we help you understand where you are, and it's probably not exactly where you would most like to be. And then we can help you with methods that you work with in the chamber using our advanced brainwave technology in order to transform yourself from what you used to be into what you would love to be, what you are in the process of becoming. And so Ram Dass said famously, it's one of my favorite Ram Dass quotes, the only activity with any intrinsic and absolute worth is that of becoming more conscious. And as you become more conscious, the innate goodness of who you are, the love, the faith, the hope, the appreciation, the caring, the kindness, all of that gets to come up and be expressed because it's not being blocked by your irritations, your upsets, your fears, your sadnesses. That's been removed. So the authentic beauty and goodness and love that you really are in your heart of hearts can be experienced by you and by everyone with whom you now have the privilege of interacting in your new way.
Wow. Absolutely amazing as always, Dr. Hardt. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer our questions.
This is my life's dream, to be able to help more people to be more of the good that they really are.
Well, thank you for all that you do.
Hi, I'm Tony Robbins. Listen, if you are looking to improve your brain, your psyche, your ability, your emotions, your ability to really maximize your performance, and you want to really dig into your brain, my dear friend, Dr. Jim Hardt, and his Biocybernaut program is extraordinary. I've been through it myself. My wife Sage has, members of my family have, and we found it to be truly extraordinary. But it is not for the faint at heart. Unless you're dead serious about really taking things to the next level, don't bother. We went through the Alpha program designed to maximize your ability to create alpha waves. And it was challenging and it was incredibly rewarding. And I'd recommend it to anybody serious about improving the quality of their lives or including the quality of their family lives as well. So check out Cybernaut, check out Dr. Jim Hardt. And if you do, I think you'll be really, really pleased. And the entire time you are learning to think and how you think these electrodes create sounds. And you learn how to put yourself in the zone of alpha. But it's a bitch. It's horrible. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that wants easy experiences, but I'd recommend it to anybody that wants to grow immensely. And by the first day, I'm like, who do I got to shoot to get out of this thing? Oh, it's me. I'm the one that did this shit. Right? But by the end of the week, all three of us were able to go into this state of alpha. And if you're familiar with alpha, the best way I can describe alpha is there's no problem that can't be solved in alpha. Because every problem that we have was created by us.
Thank you for being here and absorbing this information about the science of brainwaves and about the stories of people whose lives have been beneficially altered, improved by doing brainwave training at Biocybernaut. And now I'm reaching out to you to invite you to come and be a part of the Biocybernaut adventure. Biocybernauts are to inner space what astronauts are to outer space. So come and adventure with us. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the videos, you can do that, or there's a link you can click if you'd like to learn more. We welcome you to Biocybernaut.